Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is the Bargains by Belle auction. This is the last one before I pack an invoice. Although, since we were cut short on Saturday, if y'all need me to continue your invoices to next do that, just be kind enough to send me an email and let me know. I hope everybody had such a great time at our Bastille Day celebration. My heart just swelled with the great trivia that Jane had prepared. She did such a great job asking the questions, and she said that she had learned a lot. So that was so fun, and it was also great to find out that a few people in the chat were history buffs. Yay! So I hope everybody is well. Thank you for being here. I want to give a special shout out to Melissa, who's going to be running the chat and making the list tonight. Thank you ever so much. I couldn't run my channel without you. You have become so essential to me. Thank you. Okay, well, let me replay how this works. So if you've never bought anything from me before, go ahead and send a registration email to me. And Melissa's also going to put it in the chat. Let me know your real name, your YouTube name, and your shipping. Once you have sent me a registration email, then you can bid. The way you bid on my channel is in numbers. That way, I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoice, because you are obligated to pay for absolutely everything that you bid on. All sales are final. The only time you can retract is during. My choices in methods of shipping are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there are absolutely no fees. PayPal has big fees and even fees on shipping, but I accept PayPal. That way you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, um, Venmo. Apple method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS in order to get the deepest discounted rates. Those deeply discounted rates are based on the weight of the package, the dimensions of the package, and the distance from yours. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel is called Southern Belle NOLA. NOLA, Louisiana. All right. Let me scroll to the top and say hello. Okay, see, Melissa McIntosh, thank you so much. She is such an asset to my channel. Where have you been all this time? So she takes such good care of me and care of the chat and has become such a good friend. I really appreciate you, Melissa. Next, I see my longest viewer from even before I had my own channel, Crochet Queen Kathy. Thank you for always being so supportive and loyal. I really appreciate you. Next, I see we have Shelby Sunlit, my favorite teenager. I'm always so surprised you're up this late at night, but it's summer. So thank you so much for being here. And I'm sure once other auctions have ended and we get a stampede, more people will be here. I hate to basically stall waiting for others. So I'm still going to go on with the auction, even though we have such a low turnout, because I don't want to hold up the people who are here. In fact, this will be a way to reward bargains since you have less people to compete against. And we have great bargains coming up. I've got towels, I've got socks, I've got clothing, toys, purses, gnomes, pillowcases, table runners. As you can see, coming up in the dollar round, I'm even going to have some wrap. Oh, started to say wrapping paper. Wrapping papers later. Tissue paper and some ornaments. So great things for y'all to pick from. And if anybody missed the best Steel Day celebration last night, go back. Great bargains, lots of things still available on the replay. And there's Quebec, and then there is, me here in New Orleans. So I love to be able to bring y'all those native holidays that we look forward to every year. Okay, are we ready to get started? Get this auction started on a Tuesday night. Okay, so we're going to get started by saying, laissez les bons temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll in your auction purchases. Roll on and on and on. So we're going to get started with the fun round we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in this round, everything is going to start off at just $1. But before we start, thumbs up. That's a great way to share out the. It's a great way to support me and support my channel, and to let YouTube know you approve. Then I want you to click the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, your Instagram, all your Discords, including mine, TikTok, and Snapchat, and even Twitter, which is now called X, and any other social media you have. Okay, well, let me show you what I have for the $1 round. First, I have some tissue paper, not just any tissue papers. These are by Hallmark. Oh, and it says these are Christmas. This whole round is Christmas. Oh, okay, so the entire show will be Christmas, but we'll have some rounds that will be. And you can request Christmas anytime with Christmas emojis in the chat. So this one says fa la 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 la, and once again, it is Hallmark and utility products. When you care enough to send the very best. This next one is Hallmark, and it's scented. Have you ever seen scented tissue paper before? And this one smells like peppermint candy. And it says, ho, ho, ho. All right, the next item, which is an ornament, it just wants to turn on me. This one is metal. It's a snowman, and it says joy. How cute is that? Then in the corner, I have some gnomes. Here is the first little gnome. These are gnome hanging ornaments. Although I guess if you wanted them to be a shelf sitter, you could. You could clip off the hanger. Look at this luxurious beard. It's got a plaid. Hi, Janice. Janice is in for one. Thank you, Shelby. Here's the back. All right, here's the second gnome. Now, this one is a shelf sitter. This one does not have an ornament hanger. It's weighted at the bottom. You can probably hear the crunch of the beans. Hi, Chew. So good to see you. And it literally says Merry Christmas. And you'll see it says Mini Noom. It's got a little hair. Oh, I just accidentally took the tag off of it. Well, y'all saw me. Next one is also a shelf sitter. It's a mini gnome. Here's the little beans in the bottom. And this one also says Merry Christmas. All right, this next one is an ornament. Now, I had some individual um, snowmen at last night's auction. Nobody bought them, so I didn't bring them back. If y'all are interested in snowman ornaments, let me know and I'll throw some up here. But this one is a snowman and woman couple. How cute is that? Super cute. All right, at last night's auction, I had this ornament. I found one more. So if you bought it from last night's auction, you could have a set. If you missed it from last night's auction, then here's your chance to get one. Look at the cute little fur babies lined up. How cute are those? And this is made of wood. Made of wood. Okay, behind that, I have a little sign. Now, this isn't connected to anything. It's just for crafting purposes. You glue it onto a wreath or whatever. So you can do what you want to with it, but it's a nice big sign for crafting. All right, next option is not just one, but a 2-pack of gift card holders. Gift card holders. And they've got a pretty bow, the pretty little candy cane on them. Here's the to from part. So set of 2. And then last but not least, if you need a gift bag, maybe you live down south, or maybe you're going down south for Christmas. It says Seaside Holiday, and it's on both sides. It's got a drawstring closure. So those are the choices. We've got Janice in for 1 and looking for 110. Hit it up, hit it up. That's my Christmas. All right, who wants to bid it up? Great choices from tissue paper to ornaments to shelf sitters, bags, gift bag holders. A couple of these have duplicates, most do not. I think there's only 2 that have duplicates, and it's probably not the 2 you think. And y'all let me know what you'd like to see. See, after this, it's always my pleasure to take requests. All right, we're going once. Ooh, Doreen's in for $1.10. Okay. Looking for $1.20. Let's go back to Janice and see if she wants to go to $1.20 or more, or she wants to be out. So let's see what Miss Janice wants to do. Oh, I said Doreen, but I think this is Doria's. Doria's, do I have your information? I'm so sorry. I was thinking it was Doreen who was here last night and was asking about tapping. But I think I have a different person in the chat. I wouldn't want to bill the wrong person. So let me just check. Melissa, help me out, sweetheart. Okay, thank you. Well, you probably needed your sleep, Kathy, but that's the great thing about auctions. You can go back and watch. I'll pull up my email and let's see here. I don't see an email from you, Dorian, and I may be pronouncing your name wrong. If so, write out the phonetic spelling. Maybe it's Doria's. So let me know if it's Doria's or Doria's. And while we're counting this down, go ahead and send it to me, pretty please. And then just type in the chat when you've sent it, and I'll check it. And so, and y'all let me know what you'd like to see after this. Okay, you sent it. Let me refresh. Okay, I got it. Thank you so much for sending that registration email. I appreciate that. Like, Yes, it was Shelby. This is a different person. This is a different person, but that's okay. Everybody is welcome here. Okay, she'd like the gift card envelopes, which would be these. Okay, and she would like the fa la la Hallmark paper. Okay, here we go. All right, anything else? Thank you so much for sending that registration to me. That makes it so much easier. And my packing and billing day is tomorrow. So everything you buy is packed and will be invoiced tomorrow. Easy peasy. Okay, and Janice is also choosing. Okay, let's see. Janice is going to get the joy, okay, and the snowman couple. Okay, there we go. Ian, is this 2 nights in a week? Weren't you here at my Bastille Day celebration? Or was it Saturday you were here? Last night. Good to see you again. Yes, this is nice. Y'all welcome Ian. Ian's the guy that was I got stuck on the side of the road in real life, not knowing I had a YouTube channel. Stopped and helped me. So and just turned out to be such a nice guy. Hi Sandra. So glad you're here. Okay. Anybody else want to choose? Okay. We are already at Melissa. What was the final bid? Yes, Doria, you can. How many would you like? The ho 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 paper is one of the few that I have multiples of. Do you just want one or do you want to buy multiples? Let me know. Okay, well, Doria or okay. So here's just one for you. And then Sandra, the winning bid is 1/6. Yes, I do still have tissue paper left. And if anybody's interested in seeing folded gift paper tonight, I do have that. I have a total of four more left, Sandra. Let me know if you're interested. This is Hallmark paper and it's scented. This is peppermint. I also have some gnomes, some Christmas ornaments. Shelby is my favorite teenager. You're old enough to get your driver's license. 2, 3 years. But I keep my chat G-rated and family friendly, so it's appropriate for kids to watch with their parents, with their grand own. All of them, please. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Four. Going to Miss Sandra. Thank you, thank you. Okay, anything else? Else? Still have some cute gnomes. I sold some gnomes last night, so I threw up some different. I shouldn't say threw up. I some additional ones for sale. I also had one of these last night, and I found one more. This is a big wooden ornament, new with tag. This is a craft sign on wood. And then for those in tropical environments that still celebrate Christmas, I've got this little sack. All right, anybody else before I move these and we're on with the auction? Okay, last call on these then. You like? I noticed that tissue paper was very popular, so if anybody would like to see the folded gift paper, y'all let me know. All right, let me move these aside. And since it's Christmas in July, I'll show a couple more. And if y'all enjoyed this $1 sale at the top of every hour, we have $1 items. So you'll see plenty more as the hours go by. Oh, Melissa. Okay, here is the truck loaded with cute little doggies for Melissa. Thank you, thank you. Melissa, if you can, I know you're trying to wait till after all the buyers, but you have to wait. Go ahead and bid. That way I've already pulled it before I've scraped it to. Oh, you're trying to be so polite, but it's harder for me when you wait. But she didn't know that. She's so nice, so nice. Okay, I've got these big metal signs. The first one says season greetings. This one says joy. This would be great to hang on your front door. They're so big. I don't know if but these are all metal. We're going to start these at just $3. Let me get out the ruler. Okay, so it's backwards. Not counting the hanger, these are 9 inches. This one's 8.5. This one is about 8.5 as well. So $3 for choice of metal signs. Season's greetings, joy, or merry. So if you're tired of the traditional wreath, this is a great alternative. Something for the alcove around your door, or something to go on the brick. So these could go inside as well. But with them being metal, they're going to be tall. Oh, Sandra with a power bid at 4. Okay, nobody's going to get in her way then. That's one way to ensure that people know she means business is starting out with a power bid. Woohoo! Oh, okay, never mind. She meant to just type 3. It was a typo. No worries. I always say in the rules that the only time you can retract is during an auction. So she retracted the 4, put in a 3. We're now looking for 310. So I say, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Okay, anybody want to bid it up? Anybody? Otherwise, we will count it down and get to picking. Doria, I forgot to ever ask, how did you find my channel? Did somebody recommend it, or is somebody in the chat? Were you there bring a friend for tonight? Let me know. Okay, we are going right. Okay, fair. Okay, everybody congratulate Sandra. All have two of the season greetings. I'm guessing you just want one. If you want both, let me know. So this one, and this one. We'll see if Sandra literally wants all or the chat. So, all right, let's see what Sandra says in the chat that I had, because I did have two of this in greetings. And here's a closer look at this one. These are the backs. Okay, one of each. Fantastic. Last, season greetings. And y'all let me know what else you'd like to see. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep showing things. I might as well show a few more Christmas while I'm on Christmas. But if y'all have other requests, just put them in the chat and I'm glad to show whatever y'all would like to see. Okay, how about some pillow covers? These are going to be $5. Buy it now. Buy it now. First ones are going to be square and one pretty side and one plain side. These are printed on both sides. Also, they have a little zipper and the zipper's hidden. So you can just put your everyday pillows in here. An old pillow that you got makeup on, or maybe your pillows from fall. You just change them out and put them in here. So this first one is red and green square and says joy. Second one, still double sided, has a snowflake on it. So limited to Christmas. I believe y'all up in the northern states are blessed with snow longer than the Christmas season. Look at this beautiful silhouette of a snowman. How cute is that? And the final choice in the square is this Christmas tree. And I love that these are the silhouettes and that they're in white. So pretty. But some of you may be saying, that's nice and all, but I need a lumbar shape. Okay, here is a lumbar shape. You can tell it is longer and wider. Well, it's longer. This one says joy. Now, this one is plain on the back. Here's your zipper down here. You can just put your pillow inside. They're also great for washing. Now, I've had a few people say, I don't want just a single pillow. I would need matching pillows at both ends of my sofa or both sides of my bed. So my husband and I can each have one. Of the joy, that's the only one I have two. So if you're a person sofa, then you're going to want to go for the joy. Okay, it was a buy it now. Now let's see which one Sandra had. Good night, Ian. Thanks for stopping by. Asked him if he's working out of state or he's in town. Well, too late now. Show, but as y'all pick, I will stop and get the ones you want. I even have some purple and white ones tonight. I've got some blue and white ones as well. About Christmas as just red and green, but there are really lots of pretty colors you can use for Christmas. It's not really round. Let me see if I can show you. It's like a lumbar. I mean, you could put a bolster in it probably, but not round because I just don't want you to be disappointed. This is the one that I have two of. Oh, you're in La Paz. Okay. Okay. Oh. I know what she probably meant. She probably meant, oh, I just probably pulled the wrong one. Okay, so I'm thinking she meant this one and this one. But this one's square. I just want to make sure you understand it's square. So this one and this one. And you want to, I do have two of this one. If you only want one, then I'll just send you the one in the packet. Let me double check with Sandra. Okay, so I'm thinking each, but if you want the matching pair of joy, let me know. So I'm going to put a sealed one in the bin for you, and then this one in the bin for you as well. Okay. And if anybody else wants some of these, y'all just speak up. Buy it now. It's the first to comment that gets it. All right. Also, let me show you some pretty purple and white ones that I have. You don't often see purple. So when I was able to get some purple ones, I was all excited. It's new. And once again, I feel like you could use this all winter. I don't feel like you have to limit it for just Christmas. This one says, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy. This one is a purple and white snowflake. Once again, I just feel like you could use this all winter long. And lastly, in the purple and white, look how pretty this one is. Okay, let me show you white ones now. This one has a beautiful snowman. And look at this cute little bird. Just darling. This one says believe and has some plaid on it. This one says joy and has some ornaments. Pretty. Here is a blue and white with some freeze. No nutcracker. Look at these nutcrackers and the pretty little ballerina. Here's another nutcracker. This one's ballet, or maybe next we've got baked fresh daily gingerbread. Here's one with several trees that says Merry Christmas. Here is a buffalo plaid that says Merry Christmas. Being a woman of faith, this is one I like. It says believe. And the last one that's in a lumbar is this Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay, any interest before I move these away? And for anything you miss, you can always buy from the replay. You can comment on the replay to order. You can send me an email, or you can send me a Discord message. It's always first come, first serve. All right, let me move all of these pillow covers out of the way. All right. Oh, earlier when tissue paper was being sold, I did tell y'all I have some flat wrapping paper. So I'm going to show it to you. These are going to be um, $4. You'll see there are all different types of prints in here. You can see the ones on the top and the bottom. So starting bid $4. This one has some Merry Christmas red trucks. It has some gingerbread, and it also has some other designs, because you can see in here there are other ones in the middle. I'm not sure if y'all can see different colors here. So this is the first option. I only have two, and I only have one of each. All right, the second option has Santas and cupcakes and gingerbread. And on the back, it has a red truck with a Christmas tree. It is a pink background. And let me see if I can show y'all some of the other ones that are in here. So it's multiple sheets of multiple papers. All right. Anybody for choice of wrapping paper? Once again, I only have one of each, and in each package, you get multiple folded sheets of wrapping paper. Okay, Sandra's in for 4. Thank you, thank you. And I thought about cutting these open to show y'all all of the papers, but I just thought that's probably going to be messy. But if anybody needs that in order to decide which one, I thought better to just keep it how I got it from the liquidator. runners. One of the things I like about table runners is, you can have napkins, you can have placemats, but you have to buy all of that individually. With a runner, it's one price. It covers most of the table and it makes a huge impact. So I love how much decoration you get just from a one piece runner. So I always tell people if you only get one thing down your long um, counter for breakfast or buffets, go with the table runner. All right, we are looking for 410 or more. Shelby, I think you might be lagging a little bit, sweetheart, but we love you. All right, we're at fair warning. Or, oops, Melissa calls it final warning, but that's fine. Okay, I only have these two. You can tell me top or bottom or both. Both. Okay, fantastic. All right, next, let me show you some table runners. These are going to be $6 for choice. Here is the first one. It's still new and sealed. Well, this one is beiges and browns. So, or maybe you need one that's going to go in the area where you bake cookies. Maybe you're renowned for your gingerbread cookies. So, if that's the theme you have going on, or you just like neutral colors, this would be great. This is the gingerbread one. Okay, next one has a um, beige background. It says Christmas trees, cedar, fir, spruce, and pine. And you can see it measures 13 by 68. And this is a nice one because it's lined on the back. Not all are lined. So that's one of the things I really like about this one. Next, this one is great for those of y'all who love gray or you love snow. Look at this cute snowman that says, "Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow." Okay, here's this one. If you like the idea of let it snow, but you're not into gray, I also have it in red. This one's new in the package. It's the same, it's just in red instead of gray. So I'm going to put this one up here just in case y'all prefer red instead of gray. And the last option for those of you who like gnomes, look at these sweetie pies. So these little gnomes. Oh, good night. Thank you so much for stopping by, Sandra. I love it when you stop by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Hi, Nancy. Hello, hello. All right. $6 for choice. Oh, so great to see you. Thank you. So we have gnomes, we have snowmen, we have gingerbread, trees. Okay, any interest? And at the top of the hour, we're going to be having another $1 round. All right, any interest in these? I'll show them to you as I'm putting them away. And if somebody changes their mind or is lagging, y'all can just stop me. We'll call this one gnome. We'll call this one the red background snowman. We'll call this gray snowman. We're going to call this one Christmas trees. And we're going to call this one gingerbread man. Okay, move this out of the way. All right, let's see. What should we show next? All right, I've got this Star Wars coloring and activity book. $2 if we have any Star Wars fans. Snacks are on Saturday, but we will gladly. It's at the same $3 price that it always is. So, Melissa, would you add to our sold list that Nancy would like to buy a package of the chocolate wafers in the big bag? So, anytime you want to order something, if you know what it is, you can just email me or Discord message me, or even type it as a comment on YouTube. You don't have to wait for an auction. So, I have people who order on replay all the time. If Sandra were still here, she would give you a great testimonial about that because she's a person who enjoys ordering from the replay because not everybody can stay up late at night. And I totally understand that, especially when my auction doesn't start till 9, which I know is 10 for all of y'all on the East Coast. So I totally understand. So we'll put you down for a package of those, Nancy. Thank you so much for that order. And Melissa will confirm it in chat. I know exactly the ones you mean, so no worries there. And I tried some of those, and they're so tasty. All right. Any interest in this coloring book? You'll see it is authentic Disney. On the back, there's even a cut-out puzzle. How interesting is that? That's a nice little bonus. Oh, my pleasure, Nancy. Thanks so much for the repeat order. And to y'all watching, anytime you need to reorder something, if it's something I carry on a regular basis, like, moon pies or pretzels or whatever, you can always email me or just type it in the chat. Hey, I want to reorder this. I want to reorder that. We are always glad to take your ordering. But I'm always excited to show new snacks at my snack hour on Saturdays from 7 to 8 p.m. And I've got some exciting ones to show y'all this next Saturday. This one. All right, let me put it aside. Okay, next I've got this cute little shopping bag. Here it is. Now, I tried to pull the handles up, but look how they connected it. They connected it where for the hanger and the tag to stay, and there are handles on this side and they connect in between. But because of the way the tag is attached, it's attached in a way that's going to keep the handles down. But this cute little bag is going to be just $2. Let's see if I can hang it up here. Can I hang it up here? It probably won't stay. Maybe. No, I don't think it's going to stay. All right, let me lay it down here then. $2 for this cute, it's like a canvas type cloth. And then we'll go to the next $1 round at the top of the hour. Great description of the coloring book, Shelby. Any interest on the shopping bag? Yes, please click those thumbs up. Okay, well, if there's no interest here, I'm going to move it aside. Let's go to our next $1 Belle's Bargain Bonanza round. Okay, all of these items are going to be $1 starting bid for choice. Okay, I've got some of these tall, long, thin type gift bags. This first one says Merry Christmas. This one has poinsettias. Then next, I have some, I'm not sure if y'all can really tell, but these are thick gel stickers. Have y'all ever seen stickers so thick because they're made of gel that literally they stand up this high? But these are thick gel stickers. And I have two different types. Once again, thick gel stickers. And this is just the way they came packaged. Let me see if I can scoot these over so y'all can better see these stickers. But you're going to get the whole page of stickers. And lastly, I have these little gift cards that come with these little stickers. So whether you're buying them for the pages and pages of stickers or the cute little cards, here you go. Those will be an option as well. Looking for $1 starting bid. Oh, you don't have to picture it. People can just look. Are they window clings instead of stickers? That might be a case. I don't know how I can tell. I'm not sure how to tell. That's a great question. I'm thinking maybe so. Um, I don't know much about graphs or stickers, so I hate to promise that they are, but I'm thinking perhaps. I mean, we're talking about just $1, so therefore it's not a lot to invest if I'm wrong. But the more I'm thinking about it, the idea, you're so smart. Thank you so much for helping me out. I still don't know whether to say Doria or Doria. I have a Dorinda that comes to my channel, but I knew how to say her name just because I had a neighbor when I lived in Texas with that name. So looking for $1 starting bid because we have one of these $1 rounds at the top of every hour. And if you're ever just looking for $1 items, you can always go back to past auto look at the top of every hour. It's easy to speed through and find just the dollar rounds. And yes, you can order even just dollar stuff from replays. I've had a few people when they needed items for Easter baskets or stocking stuffers that literally just went back from video after video after video and just picked out dollar stuff because that's what they needed. So I'm glad to sell y'all whatever you'd like to buy. All right. Any interest in which are good for olive oil or adult beverages, candles? Oh, now I'm trying to remember if which way I said it first and which way I said it second. Oh, Nancy! Oh! Okay, let's put this on the screen. Let's play our super chat song. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are such a blessing to me. I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So let's dance, let's sing, let's shout to the rhythm of life day and night. Let's say, Liverpool, let's roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, 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 let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, let the good times roll, let the good times roll.
Oh no, did it? Oh no.
So let's dance, let's sing, let's shout to the rhythm of life day and night. Let's say, Liverpool, let's roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, 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 let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, let the good times roll, let the good times roll.
Woohoo! Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, Nancy. I so appreciate that. That was so kind and so generous. I really appreciate you. Okay, I am so embarrassed that I don't remember which way I said first and which way I said second. Let me do this. If it's Doria, then put uh, door in the chat. And if it's Doria, with the emphasis on Ria, put Ria in the chat. So that way I know if the emphasis is on door, as in Doria, or Doria. I can't even do it right. I just need you to phonetically tell me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, because I want to spread the blessings all over, and I certainly me. And I'm so glad we've met either Doria or Doria. Okay, four. Wait, four? This is a $1 starting bid. Just $1 starting bid for choice. Because this is our top of the hour Belle's Bargain Bonanza, where all the items have a $1 starting bid. And thank you again to Melissa for running my chat tonight. I realize we are small in numbers, but I am so thrilled that y'all are here. Super fun and more personalized attention. Okay, she says Korea, Doria. Okay, Doria, like Korea. I got it. Korea, Doria. Thank you so much. That really, really helps me. I appreciate that so much, sweetheart. Hopefully, I didn't annoy you about it. I just care enough that I want to get to know people. And I'm guessing that I'm buffering because I keep getting this message. You're being reconnected. You are being reconnected. So I think you mean bidding, but all right. Let's see if indeed Doria is bidding. And so glad you're here and that you found my channel. Yes, betting. I know it's so late. It's easy to confuse betting with betting. Melissa, you're doing a great job. Love to you. Okay, any interest in these? Okay, I wasn't sure if we had a $1 bid and she just accidentally um, typed a 4 instead of a 1. So let me see if Doria meant to bid 1 and just accidentally typed a 4. Help me out, Melissa, pretty please. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Um, Melissa, do we have a bid on this? I'm just checking. If not, I'll scrape it to the side and we'll just get on with the rest of our auction. Doriz, are you in for one? If not, it's okay. There's no pressure to bid. I just want to make sure before I move these to the side. All right. Well, last call on these then. And if she was bidding, she can let us know. We can bring them back out. That's okay. Totally okay. All right. Oh, and for those of you watching the replay, I do have two of this one. All right, let's get on with the auction. And y'all let me know what you'd like to see next. Okay. Last night I had shown some Christmas socks and I forgot to show these. These are brand new and sealed. These are unisex, red. I'm going to start these at just $2. There's something about the red and green stripe that kind of reminds me of like an elf, but maybe elf vibes from these. I might have to message Laurie when she gets back into town and say, does this give you elf vibes? Because she loves elves and she loves socks. Any interest in the socks? And I know a lot of people have special pajamas that they give out for Christmas or matching outfits. I think to have matching socks on kids or your grandkids, fantastic. Or maybe you and your husband, you and your bestie. Oh, Melissa's getting the elf vibe too. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me making that up in my mind. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to move that to the side. Let's look at just some regular merchandise. I know it's Christmas in July, but we have regular merchandise too. Although, if y'all would prefer to stick with the Christmas merchandise, y'all can tell me or even just drop a Christmas emoji. But let me bring out a grid. And we're going to start these beautiful pendants for just $3. $3. I may be too low. Let me raise up the camera a little bit. I think you might can see them better now. Okay, $3 for choice. Let me show you what I have. Okay, first I have this gold tone fish. And you'll see it already has the bail on it. So string a necklace through it, string a cord through it. Great for a husband or brother-in-law that might fish, or maybe a Christian who's a fisher of men. We'll put that one on A. Then next I have this white jade. And you'll see it's open in the back so the stone can breathe. I do have two of these in case you're a person that likes to make earrings out of these. I'll put this one on B. Okay, next I've got this pretty little gemstone. I believe this is sodalite. Pretty on both sides. It's already got the bail attached. We'll put that one on C. Next, this one has, oops, I'm dropping it. Sorry, sorry. Next, this one has turquoise on it. It also has articulated dangles that look kind of like a leaf or a feather. To me, this is giving me vibes of like a dream catcher. So let's put this one on G. Then I've got 3 hearts, and these are super sparkly. Look how pretty. Great for Father, Son, Holy Ghost, or maybe Mama, Daddy, Baby, 3 sisters, 3 kids. So many meanings this could have, and I love how blingy it is. We'll put that one on E. This one is similar, but it has butterflies and it has bling around the outside. Put that one on F. I think this is a red jasper. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a gemstone and it's in this harness with the veil on top. I'm going to put that one on L. This next one is glass, but look at the pretty colors of the glass and how it has an ombre effect from red to pink to orange to green. So pretty. Next, here is an owl. This is a bronze tone. Then I have some enamel leaves. So you'll see the back is metal and the front has this really elaborate enamel design with purples and greens. This one, you can see beautiful veining on the leaves, and I love that the colors are different on one side than another. That'll be on H. And then here, for those of you who like blues and oranges, super pretty. Okay, looking for $3 starting bid for. Okay, any interest? Or if you're looking for a certain type of pendant, certain type of necklace or earrings, just let me know and I'll be glad to bring that out. Until I know what your favorite animal is or your favorite gemstone is, it's hard to know what to show. All right, any interest on these? Okay, last call then. All right, we'll pass on these and they'll be available for those watching the replay. All right, next I have, these are dry erase boards, and I'm going to start these at just $2. Move the camera up. Here we go. So these are brand new and sealed. They're dry erase boards, and you can message on it down here. You'll see it has a hanger. And so you're meant to put these around a doorknob. They write the note, and then when you wake up in the morning, there it is. Or maybe it's the reverse. When they wake up, you've put their chores for them to do on this dry erase board, and it's hanging on their doorknob with what they need to do that day. So, whether it's what they need to do just because, or to earn their allowance, or to get dessert, or you could do this with the grocery list, and everybody could just write the grocery list on here, and then you hang it from the front door, and whoever it is that's going to the store knows that that's what you get when you go out. So I think it is super handy, and only $2. And if you're saying, I need some dry erase markers, well, I'm going to have those after, just in case somebody needs the markers to go with this. So cool to have this where you can just write it and erase it and then hang it on a doorknob. Or it could be the knob, to your silverware drawer in your kitchen, or on a hook in the shed, or wherever you are listing the various things that you put in the message. Okay, last call on this then. All right. Well, I accidentally opened these. I didn't mean to. One rolled. So I'm actually selling a package with only two. But the one that rolled out, pretty red and the pretty bees, it's going to be a 2-pack for $2. So sorry about the buffering. Markers. I have a hard time telling when I'm buffering when I've lost connection. So you might have to let me know if or when I've lost connection. When I'm on StreamYards, I see the wheel of death. When I'm on Restream, I don't see that. All right, last call on the markers that would work on those dry erase boards. This would also be great if you have a information for them to see when they get up to go out of their room or when they go to the bathroom. Even if it was just a reminder, if you live with guys, to check to make sure you put the seat down and that you washed your hands and that you hung the towel back up. Oh, the next item is a fun game. I'm not sure if you can see, but this is actually a water game. It's new and shrink wrapped, And I will, just in case, put it in a Ziploc bag as well. But these have been around forever. I remember having these when I was a kid, and I just loved it. We're going to start this one out at $5. Let me see if I can explain to you how it works. These are buttons right here and here. And when you push the buttons, it blows air up. And so these little rings, see, I'm going to push it and whoo. And when the rings go up, you try to make the rings catch on these little hooks. So, whoo. And you can move it as well. See, you can try to help it get on there. And how fun is this? This is a cute little game you can play in the back seat of the car, in a waiting room. You don't have to have Wi-Fi for this. You don't have to have an internet connection. You don't have to have batteries. Oh, look, I just got the yellow one. So super fun for kids to play, even super fun for adults to play when you're stuck waiting in a waiting room, something to do. Even if the electricity is out, even if the Wi-Fi is out, even if batteries aren't charged, I just still think this is super fun, even though I'm an adult. So looking for $5 for this. Oops, I got so close. Oh, almost, almost. Oh, did I get the red one? Did I just get the red one? I did. So you can see, super fun to sit here and play. You can push the right one, you can push the left one, you can push them both at the same time for like a power boost. So, and I'm trying it even through the plastic. Imagine when you take the plastic off, how much even better it's going to be. All right. Any interest in this game? I tell you what, I don't think we've done a price drop tonight. Let's let this be our first price drop, Melissa. Let's price drop this from 5 down to $3 for this. Who wants to get this super fun game? You can play no internet needed. Just fun, fun, fun. With this, no kid would ever have to be bored. You could put it in a backpack, put it in a bigger pocket, put it in mom or granny's purse. Okay, anybody for $3? Just $3. Oh, and I don't think I measured this. So this measures 5.5 inches. So in comparison to my hand, you'll see this is the size of my hand. So it's a good size. I'm gonna pass on it then if nobody is interested. Okay, the next item came open. I got it from the liquidator, but it came open. But because it's open, you can see that there is still this whole big stack of Band-Aids in here. And what kind of Band-Aids are they? Well, these are what I call the good kind of Band-Aids. These are going to start at $2. These are infection with Neosporin. So I love that you don't have to have that the package says antibiotic right on the pad. Four-sided seal protects against dirt and germs. that might cause infection or delay healing. So you get 8, and they are all extra large and filled with neosporin. That's like 25 cents a bandage. You couldn't even buy neosporin for that. You couldn't even buy regular band-aids for that. Such a good deal. Great to have in your purse, to have in your car, to have in your first aid, to have in your roadside safety kit. Even for your church, your school, your boys and girls club, anytime they're going on trips, field trips, camping, so helpful to have. Okay, any interest? And y'all let me know what you'd like to see. I'm just guessing, but requests help me so much. Here is another item I got from the liquidator. Once again, the bottom is popped open, but that lets us see what's in it. This is called Icy Hot. It's a pro pain relief patch. And it says you can wear it up to 8 long hours. It is extra strength with 2 pain relievers. So I'm going to put this back in the box. We're going to start this at $2. And once again, it's just that the little glue let go here. And I think that's why it got sent to the liquidator. So on the package, it says that it is advanced technology. And once again, we're up to 8 hours, extra strength. Okay. So looking for $2. Oops, I might have too much light. All right. Any interest in the Icy Hot? $2 is a really small amount to be out of pain, especially out of pain for 8 hours. And just think how great this might be when you're cold anyway. All right. We will pass on that one. All right. I think this is very, I have one of these in my kitchen and I just love it. This is going to start out at $5. Where do y'all put your dish cleaning soap? Do y'all just have a big Palm Olive or Dawn or generic just sitting on your counter in those ugly plastic bottles? And when you go to wash dishes, do you have to hold the sponge in one hand and then another? And if so, how do you also hold the dish? Because you only have 2 hands, but yet you've got to somehow have the soap and somehow have the dish uh, sponge and then also hold the dishes you're trying to wash. So I love that this holds your soap and that in the top you put your sponge, you push down, and the soap comes up into the sponge. Let me show you. I'll open up the box here. Well, there we go. Oh, and it even comes with a sponge. That's nice. All right, let me move my camera down where y'all can see it. Okay, so here it is in the bottom, and here's the way that the soap gets drawn up. And you set this here, and then here's your sponge. Your sponge, by the way, is one of these that is brillowy on top and soft on bottom. Oops, let me back my camera up. And so you just press down right here and it's going to fill the soap. Love this so much. And that way you have a place to put your soap and a place to put your sponge where it can also dry. And you just push down to get it to fill. So great arrangement. Colors. Oops, now I see why it had to go on the inside. It won't close. Okay, put it in the inside. Now it's going to close. Well, at least I hope it's going to close. Okay, there we go. And it says it holds up to 13 ounces of your dish soap. So it's amazing. It doesn't seem like it would hold that much, but your bottles are usually thin and tall. So it makes sense when it is wide and square that you would be able to hold so much. Okay, last call on this one. Oh, no various styles or materials. And you can't mount this, Shelby. If you'll just delete that, pretty please. This is a one and done. This is the only color, only style, and it sits on your counter or it sits in the back of your sink. I put mine behind the sink right next to the on off faucet knobs. Okay, any interest? All right, we will pass on this. Okay, next I have a cute little wallet. I usually show big wallets. This is one of the few small wallets I have. It's a pretty pink and white checkerboard. It is new with tags. And it's going to start at $3. And let me open it here so you can see the inside. So you've got room back here. You've got slots here. Here is your place for coins. Let me zip it back. And on this side, we've got more room for cash, more room for cards and gift cards. So if you need a smaller wallet, just so it's not so bulky, or maybe it's your vacation wallet. Maybe this is the wallet for your daughter or your niece, because maybe they only have a few gift cards. They don't have all the credit cards and debit cards that adults have. Or maybe this is your small wallet for when you're using a small purse. Because sometimes when you're using a smaller evening bag, your full big wallet just won't fit. But yet you still need your driver's license and auto card and insurance card, a little bit of cash and a credit card. So sometimes you just want a small wallet to go in your small little evening bag. And this one's still new with tag, pretty pink and white checkerboard. Any interest? Is there anything y'all would like to see tonight? We've got so few people watching, and I think it's been a while since we had a sale, so we may just close up the auction early. But if there are any things that y'all would still like to see, make a request. I'm glad to show whatever y'all want to buy. But I'm just not seeing any bidding or the chat moving, and I don't want to take up sweet Melissa's time. So let me check with y'all. But if there's no further interest, we can end early. That's okay. That won't hurt my feelings. So the auction got off to a lovely start, and we had a few sales at the beginning, and that's just fine. Not every auction needs to be, 5 hours like our last auction. Some auctions are just shorter, and that's okay. Well, if there's no further interest or no request, then we can call it a night. I will do the packing and invoicing tomorrow. It's Wednesday and Thursday. Because it's been a light week, I'll probably get to it on Wednesday. And I will send out your invoices. And then as soon as y'all pay, I will mail out within 24 hours, unless it's a weekend, because you can only mail out when the mail is actually running. So, and then I hope to see everybody back on Saturday. Saturday is a variety of some Christmas in July, but from 7 to 8 is our Saturday snack hour. So if you've been, you can get my exotic southern. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. And oh, wait. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, let me go back. Okay, Maritza wanted the game. Okay, here's the game for Maritza. Let's see if Maritza wanted anything else. Maritza, what else would you like to see, sweetheart? I've got so few people watching. I'm glad to show whatever you'd like to see. So I almost ended the broadcast. So I'm so glad you got here just in time. All right, this game is sold to Maritza. What else can we get for you, or what else would you like to see? Make some requests. I've got time. I hate to end the broadcast early. So I'm so excited that somebody else is watching. So it's been such a slow night. All right, let's see what Memorial Day. We had great, a great celebration. Ribbons. I showed some last night. I don't have any different ones tonight. What kind of ribbons are you looking for? I'll bring them Saturday. Are you looking for rolls of ribbon? And if so, thin or thick? Or tell me what kind of ribbons. Help me understand, Nancy. If I had a co-host, I'd say, "Oh, let me go look," but I don't have a co-host tonight. But if you'll let me know what kind you're looking for, I will make sure that I have them on Saturday. So let me know if you're looking for thin or thick, long, short, solid colors, plaid, prints. Tell me all about it. We've got time. That's one of the great things about there only being a few of us watching tonight is we can talk and make plans and requests. I just need to know more of the kind of thing y'all are looking for. Okay, I usually sell the thin ones for $2 starting bid like last night. And did you see the ones last night? If not, I can give you a timestamp and send you the video. But I do also have some long ones and some wide ones that I can show on Saturday. Oh, yes, I did have gnomes. So I guess you did see the thinner ones. Okay, we'll add the cute little gnome one. I believe it was a white background, and I think the gnomes were red and maybe holding a heart. I believe that's the right one, right? Let me know in the chat. Melissa will add it to the sold list. Okay, Merman Gray Table Runner. Okay, let me grab that. I love that Maritza is watching back the auction so that she can order live. That's fantastic. Gives me a chance to find everything. Okay, let me get that. Okay, here is this great table runner. Look how cute it is. And it says, let it snow. And I'm not going to dox her location, but basically everybody who lives north of me gets the privilege and glory and beauty of snow. So this one is sold to Maritza. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we'll see if she wants anything else or has any other requests. Okay. All right. I do have multiples of that one, Nancy, if you want more than one roll. Otherwise, yes, the ribbon was $2. Yes, ma'am. So I do have multiples if you need multiples, but I totally understand just buying one and seeing how it works for you. And then you can always let me know, oh, I want another one of those. So okay. Melissa, if you'll make a note for me, I'll bring tons of different rolls of the wider and longer ribbons on Saturday, pretty please. I have plenty to show. So those other ones will start out at 3 for the medium size and 5 for the really long and wide ones. Maritza, is there anything else I can show you or anything you'd like to see? Feel free to make requests. Got lots of things sitting around me. So if you want to see clothes or socks or towels or purses or gnomes. So I'm glad to keep the auction going if there are other items y'all want to see. But with only a few people watching, um, I hate to take Melissa's time up, but as long as y'all are chatting and talking, it going. So anything else I can show y'all tonight or anything else you'd like me to get ready and show you on Saturday? You are great at running this chat and running these auctions. I'm always so blessed that Melissa will help me. She is so sweet and so kind and such an encourager. She always has the kindest things to say to me behind the scenes. So I can truly tell y'all she is as kind and encouraging behind the scenes as she is in the chat. Well, maybe I'll show a couple more things then. Let me move this aside. All right. Let me show some gardening gloves. These are going to be $3 for choice. Here's the first pair. Here's the second pair. And here's the third pair. And I'll tell you what I like about these. These are rubber coated gloves. So on the inside, I'm not sure if y'all can see this, it has kind of a shiny rubber coating. And it's not to be pretty, it's to keep the thorns and the thistles from getting to you. And I love that this part is stretchy here. So it will go around your wrist and it will keep anything from getting in, crawling in, flying in. So I have three different patterns on these. The first one is pink and purple. And the second one is pink and blue. And then we have purple and orange. So if y'all are still planting things, or maybe you're reaping, maybe you're digging up some of the plants you have and dividing them so that you can get more plants from them. These might help you. I don't know about y'all, but I have holly bushes, so I have to wear gloves because they will just tear up my hands. I also have quite a few plants that have the little burrs on them, and they too, very painful. And then lastly, I have some of these bromeliads, and they have like razor sharp edges. So I have to even wear long pants when in the garden because they will slice open your shin or your calf. I know it's just their protection. That's the way God makes them. But whoo wee. Okay, these are the rubber coated gloves. If you're saying those are nice, but I need something more heavy duty. All right, $4. Here's the next step up. These are latex gloves, and look how thick of a coating these have. These are even thicker. I only have this one pair. So these are going to be $4. $4 for the crinkle latex gloves. Very, very heavy duty. And then if you're saying, well, just the rubber coated gloves and the latex coated gloves, those are nicer, but I want top of the line. Well, here is the top of the line. These are leather gloves. Yes, yes, yes. Leather coated. So these will be $5. So three different options in gloves. And I know a lot of people are still doing yard work because if y'all are getting as much rain as I do, I get rain almost every day. It's just kind of part of being in the Gulf South. We get so much rain from all of the storms and squalls and tropical, developments. So we're always under some kind of watch during this season of the year for a tropical storm or a hurricane or whatever. So that too makes it rain every single day. Now, when I say every single day, it doesn't mean it rains all day, every single day, just that we get at least a shower or a drizzle at some point during the day, whether it's in the morning or the afternoon, occasionally at night, but most of the time it's either in the morning or the afternoon. Yes, it is just so hot, and I feel like the fact that it rains every day, it just kind of cools it off a little bit. But that keeps everything growing, all of the plants growing, all of the lawns growing, the trees going, the shrubs growing. It seems like it is constant maintenance to keep it all clipped and tidy. All right, I'm going to clear these away. Since paper was so popular tonight, I want to show you the set of three gift bags. These are going to be $2. I know somebody's probably saying, wait, that's not even $1 a bag. That doesn't make sense, Belle. What are you doing? Well, these are small bags. So let me open this one. So these are small bags. But sometimes you need a small bag. Maybe you're giving jewelry. Maybe you're giving keychains. Maybe you're giving a magnet or a Christmas ornament. Sometimes you just need small bags. So let me fold these up. It's going to be $2 starting bid for all three. So here's the first one. It is a cute little snowman, and look at the little red bird. I don't know if that's a robin or a cardinal. I don't know one red bird from another. Here's the second one, and I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but the snowman is glittered here. And look how the scarf has all of these layers to it. And here's the third one. It is a snowman, and look, he's looking up at the ornaments. Oh, a stampede! We almost ended the auction. Okay, well, let's say hello to a few people. Let me take my end screen off. We almost ended. We're about to give up on y'all. Okay, so let's see. Welcome to Nat. Hello, hello, Nat. Welcome to Holy Spirit, Firefall Jane. Melissa, let Jane know if you need a quick little break. There is here. Oh, it's Mona, Mona. There's Mona. There is Colleen, the OG Lions. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the stampede. I am so glad y'all came over. I almost ended the stream, but now I guess I will keep showing more stuff. All right, so the item we're on right now is a set of three gift bags. They are small gift bags. In fact, I think I opened one up, but I will open it up again because sometimes you just have small gifts. So this is the size it is when you have opened it up. So I'm looking for a $2 starting bid on a set of three gift bags. One has glitter on it, two do not, and they're all cute snowman theme. So looking for $2. Oh, oops, I still have a message on the screen. Thank you, Nat. Thank you, Colleen. And you'll let me know what you'd like to see. Oh, I see it's the top of the hour. So after this, we'll do a dollar round. Anybody for three brand new gift bags for the low cost of just $2? Last call on this one. And y'all have any requests of what you'd like to see for the next dollar round? Let me know. Otherwise, I will just pick something. Oh, yay! An interview. I'm so glad. That's so exciting. I'll be praying about that too. Okay, we're going to pass on these. And we're going to go to our next $1 Bell's Bargain Bonanza round. So all of these items are going to start out at just $1. And I'm going to go with some arts and crafts items. These come with 3 markers, oh, and a little stand, and a wooden figure that you color. So this first one is this cute little fox. Next, we have a gingerbread house. And you'll see each has different colored markers depending on what they think would look best. Here's a snowman. Oops. So $1 starting bid for choice. Here's some cute little mice that say friends. And a present, sweater and a present. Oops, let me fix my camera. Okay, for the cat lovers, this one's actually a 2 pack. So there's this cat and then this one on the back. Oh, I think this one on the back has a doggy. So you get a doggy and a cat. This one's also a 2 pack. It's a Santa and a snowman. This one is a nutcracker and oops, I just lost one, a different nutcracker. Of course, it fell in a place that I can't get to it at the spur of the moment. I don't remember which one that was. Melissa, do you remember which one it was that fell? I'm thinking it might have been the sweater, so I'm going to put another sweater one up to represent it. But if I run out, just remind me and I will move the whole setup to get to it. Okay, here's the next one. It's a Christmas tree, and on the back, a stocking. This one is a little snowman. Okay, looking for $1 starting bid. So many choices. Okay, well, I put the right one in its spot then. Okay, looking for 110. Some of these I have multiples, some of these are one and done. If y'all need to see any of these up closer, let me know. If there's nobody else for 110, then we will just count it down. And my counter must be messed up because even when we had the whole stampede, I didn't see the number watching go up any. That's so weird. It must be a StreamYard thing. Okay, Nancy's in for 110. And Melissa's back at 120. So fun to get to make your own little set of ornaments or your own little Christmas character. Okay, Melissa's in for $1.20. Nancy's at $1.30. And Melissa's out to Nancy. So let's go ahead and count it down and then we can get to picking. So fun to have homemade Christmas decorations or ornaments. Great thing to do with family or with kids. This will give you new ornaments each night, each year. Okay, we're going once, going twice. Fair warning. Okay, and it looks like she wants two of the kitty cat sets. And I happen to have two of the kitty cat sets. Doesn't that anything for Melissa? License? All right, Melissa. And I so appreciate Melissa running the chat. She does such a lovely job. We all appreciate her so much. Okay, and Melissa is going to take, and did you mean one of each? Let me check and see if I have any duplicates before I pull the ones I have on the auction block. I don't believe I do. So here's my cat, and here's my Santa. So I only have one of each. Hi, 710. Everybody say hello to Mr. Troy. What? No green heart? Do you love us less? No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Okay, these two are going to oh wait, Santa and the tree. I'm sorry. So you wanted three. I'm sorry. Okay, so the cat, the Santa, and the tree. Is this correct? Cat, Santa, and tree. And give her a minute to type correct if these are correct. And then we'll see if anybody else wants one of each. Okay, and the tree. All right, I think it's these three. I'll put them in a little sack to keep them all together. Okay, so for those of you watching the replay and wondering what is left, Well, I've got the nutcrackers here, and nutcrackers aren't just for guide trees. Anybody can like a nutcracker because the nutcrackers are great ballet. Then we've got these cute little snowmen ornaments. Um, Here are some sweater and a present on the back. This one has some cute little mice that says friends. And I'm not sure if that's an apple or a pumpkin. Okay, in the back we have the snowman. Here's a cute little gingerbread house. You know, if you decorate a gingerbread house in real life, there's always the temptation to eat some, or you know it's going to draw bugs just from the sweet smelling of it. But this way, you don't have a problem with accidentally eating it or with the bugs munching on it when you're asleep. And last but not least, look at this cute little fox. Just adorable. So those are the ones that are left. All right. Any other interest? Any other requests for tonight? He is a sweetie pie, isn't he? Okay. Oh, you missed the mouse. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. We will add the mouse. Okay. It is yours, Melissa. And you know what? I also have this one. I didn't put it out because it doesn't have the markers, but it's way bigger. If anybody wants this one for just a $1 buy it now, let me know. Um, Here's a size comparison of this versus this one, but it doesn't have the markers. Although, if you have the markers in one kit, you could just use it on this one too. If anybody wants this one, just $1, buy it now. Put $1 and snowflake in the chat. It's the end of the auction, so I'll sell this as just a scratch and dent. You can see the package came open and somehow the markers came out. But it's still a nice wooden ornament, still has the hanger on it as well. Okay, Nancy's going to take the snowflake for just $1. All right, anything else anybody would like to see tonight? Okay, last call. Let me know if I have it. I will bring it up. If not, I will show it along with bowls of ribbon and Christmas ribbon on Saturday. I want to thank Melissa for both running the chat and making the list and checking it twice. I really appreciate everybody for your time, for coming here, for the thumbs up. Um, of course, for bids and buys, but even just hanging out and typing in the chat is super fun. I'll use sparkly nail polish for sale. Nancy, do you mean to paint on the ornaments, or do you mean that's something you would like me to show for sale at the next auction? Let me know. If you'd like for me to show nail polish at the next auction, I can. It's not something I can grab right now, but I'm glad to. Oh, yes, we would love to see that. You know, on the Discord, Nancy, we have two different places to post arts and crafts. We have what we call hashtag the easel for things you make yourself. And we have hashtag gallery for things that other people make. And I love seeing what people make. It is such a fun plate. Post on the Discord, pretty please. But I'm going to go ahead and end tonight's auction. I'm going to say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life. Roll in your heart. Roll in your soul. Good night.